And seeing that we're looking at the future now, but right now, currently in the present, if you look at the pound-for-pound list, it's pretty much full of top-ranked fighters. And we'd like to just ask a couple updates on, your amazing stable of fighters. And seeing the first one, I'm sure you've been asked dozens of times about the Tyson Fury and the Dillian Whyte and the WBC situation. Just want to just get your overall thoughts on the...
Well, I think that the WBC did the right thing. That you don't sue in arbitration and expect the organization to make you a mandatory. And after all, it's not that he has an unblemished record, because the last I saw, he got knocked out by Povetkin, right? So that alone probably disqualifies him from being the mandatory. That being said, if Joshua decides to go ahead and do the rematch with Usyk, and it's clearly in Joshua's hand because he has that contract, then Dillian Whyte would be a good opponent for Tyson Fury. Nobody who forced Tyson will sit down like gentlemen and hope to make the match.
And opposed to letting the WBC do all their things, you would sit and just kind of sit down.
Exactly.
Just like how you've done with the other fights, like the Porter.
Of course.
And seeing that Crawford's fighting a very tough opponent, Shawn Porter. You have an amazing fighting skill with Josh Taylor. If Crawford gets past Porter, is that potentially the future fight style?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest fight out there, because particularly if the fight were in the UK, it would be massive.
And seeing that Teofimo mentioned that he wanted to fight Josh Taylor. Would Taylor get the Crawford fight, and Teo would have to...
I talked to Taylor, and as of now, Taylor has no interest in fighting Teofimo.
And seeing that Teofimo will be coming back to the top ranked stable after the match.
Right, and there are plenty of guys. We have loaded with 140-pound guys. Zepeda, Ramirez, Barboza. I mean, there are plenty of 140s that he should fight, because will he carry the weight up that high? You don't go after, you do, but, there's other guys other than the unified champion to go after.
And just the last couple of questions. I've overheard that Crawford may potentially do a fight-by-fight deal in the future with you. That's something you've done in the past with many fighters. Is that something
we always did it? We never had long-term contract until the last 20 or 25 years. We never had it. I mean, never with Hagler, never with Leonard, never with Tommy. Just fight by fight. And I'm pleased with that. It takes a lot of the pressure off.